Remember when you dreamed of owning a giant house with hundreds of bedrooms, and then you realized that buying supplies and cleaning all of those rooms was more of a nightmare than a dream? Well, the same thing is true for your short-term rentals. Smaller units might attract more guests, but their revenue can be limited, and a home made for larger groups might not be rented quite as often. So, what is the ideal number of bedrooms for a short-term rental? At AirDNA, we've looked at millions of Airbnb listings around the world to find out what really makes a property perform well. Our data uncovers some fascinating trends, like how the number of bedrooms can impact your success in different markets. In this video, we'll break down these key factors so you can make smarter decisions and turn your property into a top-performing Airbnb. Let's get started. I know it might sound silly, but the first thing we have to do is to define what a bedroom is. For Airbnb, a bedroom should be a private room with a door, access to a bathroom, either shared or private, and access to common living spaces like a kitchen or a room. So a studio apartment, a pull-out sofa in the living room, or a garage do not count as bedrooms, although they can be counted as sleeping areas. So be honest and clear about how many bedrooms your property has. This helps guests know exactly what to expect and builds trust, leading to better reviews and more bookings. Usually, 1 or 2 bedroom properties offer a good balance between high occupancy and good profits, but bigger homes can sometimes charge more per night and attract different types of guests. Picking the right number of bedrooms depends on your local market, your location, and what type of guests you want to attract. These factors can greatly affect how much money your property makes and how often it gets booked. So, do more bedrooms mean more money? To put it simply, yes. The more bedrooms a property has, the more revenue per night it can generate. Our data suggests a clear correlation between the number of bedrooms and average daily rates for listings in the United States. Private and shared rooms are the most affordable option for guests, averaging around $114 per night. From there, we see a steady increase in price as the bedroom count goes up. Properties with 8 bedrooms or more have a price of $1,000 per night on average. Some of these jumps are particularly significant, with the upgrade from a private or shared room to a 1-bedroom home seeing a price increase of almost 60%. And upgrading from a 4 to a 5-bedroom home sees a 44% increase in average daily rates. Now, these might seem great, but there's a catch. The impact of additional bedrooms isn't uniform across all markets or property sizes. This plays out differently in different cities. While average trends provide a helpful starting point, local market dynamics should ultimately guide your strategy for choosing a property size. Different cities have different travelers, and so patterns may vary by location. Let's look at some examples. Orlando. Contrary to the national trend, in the theme park capital of the world, 2-bedroom listings slightly outperform 3-bedroom listings, $213 versus $199 per night. Las Vegas. It looks like people here in Sin City really value their privacy. Here, entire home rentals with 1 bedroom make almost triple what a private room listing does, with an increase of 180%. Los Angeles. In the City of Angels, nightly rates plateau once you hit 7 bedrooms. Surprisingly, 7-bedroom properties with average rates of $1,409 per night earn more than 8-bedroom properties with an average of $1,379. Myrtle Beach. As a coastal hotspot frequented by families and groups, Myrtle Beach attracts visitors who are willing to pay a premium for larger properties, with a jump from 3 to 4 bedrooms being 49%. And from 7 to 8 bedrooms with a significant 30% jump. These city-specific insights highlight why data is so important. What works in one market might flop in another, so do your research. Bigger is not always better. While generally adding more rooms to a property can bring in more revenue, there's a limit to this. As you add more bedrooms, the additional revenue you get from each room tends to decrease. As you can see, the initial jump from a private or shared room to a 1-bedroom property is substantial at 57%. We then see increases between 39% and 44% for the next few bedroom additions, but after the 5th bedroom, the returns start to diminish. The average daily rate increase from 7 to 8 bedrooms is only 14%. But remember, the best number of bedrooms for your Airbnb isn't universal. It depends heavily on your market and the type of travelers it attracts. Are guests in your area typically business travelers, honeymooners, families, large groups? Is your destination known for luxury, high-end experiences, or is it more of a budget-friendly vacation? All these factors can help you decide on what the best number of bedrooms is. So now that you have done your research and are ready to invest, how do you determine the exact number of bedrooms that you need? Consider these factors. Who are your guests? Know who you want to host. Are you aiming for solo travelers, couples, families? Solo travelers and couples usually go for smaller 1 or 2 bedroom places. Families or bigger groups look for larger homes with 3 or more bedrooms. Matching your property to the most common guest type in your area can help you get more bookings and earn more money. Use AirDNA to research local trends. Check out other vacation rentals and see how they perform based on size and guest capacity. Area and local attractions. What's the buzz in your area? Is your area a busy city or is it a relaxing beach spot? City places often do well with smaller, efficient spaces, while vacation areas might need bigger places for bigger groups. Analyzing this data helps you decide how many bedrooms to offer. Budget and investment. Larger homes can charge more, but they also cost more money to maintain and operate. So consider if a bigger place will give you good profits compared to your investment. Think about your financial goals and the real estate market in your area. Sometimes a smaller, less expensive property makes more sense for your wallet. Type of property. What kind of property do you have? Houses often have more space and are good for bigger groups. Apartments, condos, and townhomes are better for solo travelers or couples. Don't forget to make sure your property follows local rules for short-term rentals, and also consider whether your property could grow or change as your Airbnb business expands. Hopefully these tips help you choose the perfect number of bedrooms for your Airbnb and set you up for success. Remember, understanding your target guests, researching your local market, and considering your property type and budget are key to making smart decisions. Use data tools like AirDNA to stay ahead of trends and maximize your earnings. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more hosting insights. How many bedrooms do you think is ideal in your area? Let us know in the comments below and maybe we'll let you know if we agree. Thanks for watching and happy hosting. See you next time.